Hey, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG. What I got for you today, guys, is going to be I guess people call this an Ultra Box deck profile. I don't know. I'm probably just going to name it whatever this thing's called right here with Stakataka. I don't know. But anyway, today we're going to be covering this deck finally. This is a deck that I've been wanting to play for quite some time now because I just like the concept of it. But anyway, we're going to hop right in here, guys. Take a look at, yeah, this thing. It has the attack Beast Raid. This attack does 20 damage for each of your Ultra Beasts in play. So basically the idea of this deck is you want to load your field up with a bunch of Ultra Beasts and use Beast Raid. And we have some Pokemon on here that are going to be kind of supportive Pokemon slash like secondary attackers. But the big one we want to take a look at here is Stakataka GX. So it has the ability Ultra Wall. And basically your Ultra Beasts take 10 less damage from your opponent's attacks. Now this could actually screw with numbers pretty badly on top of that. This has 210 HP, so if you're, tanking 30 every single time, that could really mess with some decks. And basically, that's kind of like the concept of this deck, is just having Pokemon sitting on your bench that can do extra things to help this out, because sometimes this does need some help. The reason why I keep saying this is because I can't pronounce that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And the other thing we have in here is going to be Dustmane Necrozma GX. This, of course, has 3 very, very nice attacks. Claw Slash for 60 can kind of soften up stuff, but it also has Meteor Tempest for 220, and you discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. And also has Sun's Eclipse GX for 250, and you can only use this attack if your opponent has, okay, so basically if you're behind in prize cards, I apologize. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, you can use this attack, which is really nice, a good way for you to get back into the game. This alongside B-String is really nice. B-String is just a way for you to kind of go off in games whenever you start falling behind, and that's why this is in here, is because you can use Sun's Eclipse GX, and then there's more metal energy in here, so you can just attach another one, and boom, there you go, you're good. But we also have a promo Dustmane Necrozma. Now, this card is actually really, really, really good. So what this does, it has Dust Shot. It does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon GX or EX. Very, very nice card. It can soften up stuff. 130, so it can actually take a hit from a lot of different decks. And, if you're able to pull this off a couple times, you can just kind of soften up stuff. Or if you've already hit something and they put it on the bench, you can bring this up and just hit it. It only gives up 1 prize, but it also has Rusty Claws. This is a very nice late game card. If your opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining, this attack does 100 more damage. So this can do 200 damage, and you can throw a Choice Band on it to make it do 230. And so all around, this is a very, very flexible card that can help you out in a lot of different situations. And then we have 1 regular Buzzwole. Sledgehammer can be very situational, but it can also come in handy, especially if your main attacker in I don't know, Poiple's evolution. There we go. But yeah, if it goes down, you can just bring this up, and Sledgehammer is going to allow you to do a little extra damage. Basically, the idea behind this deck is you have a lot of different attackers that can attack for 1 energy, and you have B-String in here to kind of help out. But it also has Swing Around for 80, and you flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 more damage for each heads. That could be a very, very nice attack, especially whenever you start hitting heads, because you can basically 2-shot stuff. But yeah, these 2 cards right here, the Dustmane Necrozma and the Buzzwole, are both 1 prize attackers that can come in handy. And then you have Dustmane Necrozma GX that can just take some quick prizes for you. And the best thing about this card right here is it only attacks from 1 energy. And my favorite thing about this deck is the fact that I get to say Poiple. I love Poiple. I don't know why its name just cracks me and my friends up, but I love this Pokemon. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. Hey Dylan, you forgot about the main attacker's GX attack. And I actually didn't. I was actually saving it to talk about B-String, but what's really funny is I actually forgot to talk about Tapu Lele. So Tapu Lele has Wonder Tag. Whenever you play it down on your bench, of course, you can search your deck for a supporter card, and it has Energy Drive, 20 for each energy attached to both defending Pokemon. I completely forgot to talk about this. The best thing about this card, though, is we only need 1, and it's still so good in this deck. But the reason why there's only 1 in here is just because of the fact that we really want to commit space to, Ultra Beast. But the best thing about this card is it really gets you a supporter that you might need at a very clutch time to get you back in the game. That's why Tapu Lele is so, so good. But yeah, I can't believe I forgot to talk about it. But yeah, the best thing about it is it just helps your consistency out so much that we still needed to commit a spot to it. But anyway, I'm going to talk about Stinger GX here. I can't believe I forgot about Tapu Lele. But Stinger GX, both players shuffle their prize cards back in their decks, and then you basically just take the top 3 cards of your deck, and that's your prize card. So both players get reset the 3 prize cards. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this with B-String so much was because of the fact that it just really helps you trigger your B-String. If it's like really late in the game and you pull this off, you get to re-trigger B-String. But you can only play this card if your opponent has exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining. You both reset the 3, so that means you get to use this again. But you search your deck up for 2 basic energy cards, and you get to attach to one of your Ultra Beasts. Very, very, very clutch card. It's probably the best thing about it. You know, it's just Stinger has another way for you to just really take advantage of your B strings, which I really like about this deck. But now we're going to get into the supporters, and something I want to note real quick here, guys, is I really want to swap out my 4th Guzman for a 2nd Mysterious Treasure. That's something I've actually kind of been considering doing. I might do that in future plays of this deck just to see what I think about it. But anyway, for supporters, we have 4 Cynthia, we've got the 4 Guzma, and then we have 2 Lily, 3 Tate and Lisa, and probably the most important support of this deck, just because of what it can do, is going to be Acerola. So your Naganadel main attacker thingy only takes 1 energy to attack, so that means whenever it does take damage, you can Acerola, pick it back up, promote a Poiple or another Naganadel thingy, and you just attach 1 energy, or you can just really get it going just immediately. And this, alongside Max Potion, just really denies your opponent's prize cards and really helps you take advantage of the fact that it only takes 1 energy to attack with them. Max Potion, it's like you can Max Potion off and you're only discarding 1 energy. You attach 1 energy again and it's good to go. And God, I love saying Poiple. I absolutely love saying Poiple. But we got a few ways to search out Pokemon in this deck, one being Mysterious Treasure. You can discard a card from your hand and you get to search your deck for a Psychic or a Dragon type. Your main attacker / Poiple are both Psychic types, which is really nice. But we also run Nest Ball in here. We run 2 of them. That's just in here so that way you can just kind of get your bench set up. This deck is really oriented around bench space. But we also run 2 Ultra Ball in here as well to search out some Pokemon. And then we, of course, run 4 Ultra Space. Not only is this a really good way for you to get around that stupid Shrine of Punishment, but this is also a way for you to search out Ultra Beast cards. And basically, you can grab all of your Pokemon and just add them straight to your hand. It just really helps out with searching. And it's just really nice. Counter Stadium / it's just a free search. And you get to look through your deck and just see what's prized, what's still in there. You can count your energy for B-String. It's just a really all-around nice card. But we also run a couple of switch in here because Stakataka and Decimating Necrozma GX both have 3 retreat cost, and then I think there's a couple other things in here that have 2. Now that wouldn't be as bad, but we don't run DCE in this deck, so our single attachments for the turn really need to be where we really want to put them. Also, I hate the idea of using B-String to retreat. I just kind of hate that thought. But we also run Rescue Stretcher. This is just a really good way for you to kind of keep your Ultra Beasts flowing and get them, you know, on the field and staying on the field consistently. But we also run 3 Choice Band. This is just in here so that way you can hit for a little extra damage. And then we're going to round up the deck with the energy here. Beast Energy. You can only run 1, thank God. That would be so OP if you could run 4, honestly. But it basically just gives you Rainbow Energy for your Beast or your Beast Pokemon, Ultra Beast. I'll get the word out eventually.
This guy sucks.
But yeah, just a really nice way for you to, you know, kind of, you can attach it to your main attacker and it's doing the 20 effect plus 30, and Buzzwole can do more damage, and then your regular Decimating Necrozma, you can attach this to it. If you hit the active, that's going to be 90, and if you throw a Choice Band on there, that's going to be 120, which is absolutely insane if it's a GX. And then we have 1 Fighting Energy. This is in here for my boy Buzzwole. We had to show him a little love in this deck. Also, you have Beast Energy in here for him too if you really need something. And then we have 9 Metal Energy to round out the deck. So yeah, this deck is something I've wanted to build for quite some time now. Finally, through the help of my friends giving me code cards and stuff at League, I was able to get the deck online. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of tweaking, a lot of rage quitting, a lot of work put into this deck, but finally I got it to where I think is actually pretty good and a pretty good starting list for someone who wants to pick this deck up and play it. But yeah, finally got this deck out of the way. And I'm super happy about it. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Like I said, guys, the strategy is very simple. You just load your field up with Ultra Beast Pokemon and you use Beast Raid. And you have some other attackers in here to help you out. Stakataka can even get into the mix if you really need them to. Just really all around, just a bunch of fun cards in this deck. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. And have a good day, guys. This is Epic Pokemon TCG, signing out.